What's up, guys? Welcome back to our channel, the Football Experts. Today, we're doing reaction to free agency. There's been big moves in free agency. There's a lot of teams. So let's get into it.
Alright, guys, we are first starting with the Chargers.
They've made a lot of moves in free agency and trades.
Yes.
So let's start. First, they signed, a bunch of signings. We'll just get into some of them. So they signed Gerald Everett from the Seahawks, long snapper Josh Harris, and punter J.K. Stott. They also the big one. They signed J.C. Jackson, and then that was the biggest one. They signed defensive lineman Austin Johnson
and
defensive lineman Sebastian Joseph Day. Re-signed Mike Williams to a 3-year, $60 million contract, and then signed OLB
Jamal Davis second, actually.
Re-signed Christian Covington and Chase Daniel, and they traded for Khalil Mack from the Bears.
Crazy who they got. Like Khalil Mack and J.C. Jackson, they're gonna be great on defense this year. Gonna start to improve here. They're really gonna need this help on offense and defense if they're actually trying to make the playoffs this year.
So let's get into how this could help the team. Like Jay said, J.C. Jackson and Mike Williams will be and J.C. Jackson and Khalil Mack will be a big factor in this and the next season. But they also re-signed Mike Williams, who was a really big playmaker, got long catches down the field for them. They signed him a big contract, 3 years, $60 million. And they also got a lot of
linemen,
defensive linemen.
So you got Christian Covington. I think he's gonna be really good. And then you're gonna have Austin Johnson and
Sebastian Joseph Day from the Rams, who's also doing pretty good over there. But they also added to their young tight end group with Gerald Everett from the Seahawks. He had his best year in the pros for the Seahawks last year with Russell Wilson. And then they also re-signed Chase Daniel. That's not gonna do a whole lot. It's a backup quarterback from Missouri, but it's gonna. At least they got.
If Justin Herbert gets hurt, so
yeah. So I think that's how Chargers could really up their game. Let's go next seat.
Another big trade that happened in NFL. We got the Broncos, Russell Wilson. So, crazy news there. They really needed a QB. I thought they would get a QB in the draft, but they did not wait. They just got Russell Wilson.
Yeah. So Broncos got Russell Wilson. I'm a big Broncos fan. We're here in Colorado. So, yeah, I have a lot of reasons how this can help. So, first, he's a big leader and it'll help the entire defense, offense, special teams. He's a really good leader offensively and all around. He's a really good player also too. Really good person. Won the Walter Payton Man of the Year award. But that's how he can help mentally and stuff with the whole entire team. But he can also help on offense. Jerry Jeudy, KJ Hamler, Cortland Sutton, they would all play a lot better if they had a better QB besides Drew Lock, Teddy Bridgewater, Trevor Siemian, all those guys.
So get
not good.
Maybe another wide receiver, so their offense is locked and loaded. Cortland Sutton can't just be their main. Tim Patrick. He's okay, but
yeah, but they still have Jerry Jeudy. I think all of these guys, Tim Patrick, Jerry Jeudy, Tim Patrick, Cortland Sutton, KJ Hamler, they would all play this much better with Russell Wilson, and they have Russell Wilson. Jerry Jeudy's hyped about it. I've seen some videos with KJ Hamler playing with Russell Wilson in his California house, and I think they would play much better with Russell Wilson in their center, and they haven't untapped all the potential. Jerry Jeudy and KJ Hamler, all are going to be 2-year guys. And KJ Hamler, he's recovering from the injury, the torn ACL he got. last year that ended his season. But he's got a lot of untapped potential. I really like KJ Hamler and Jerry Jeudy. They have a lot of untapped potential. I think that potential will go all out this season with Russell Wilson behind the offensive line. I think he's also a good scrambler too. He's happy to be with the Broncos. That's the number one place he wanted to go. And Jerry Jeudy, he was sad after Aaron Rodgers got re-signed. And he was happy when the Broncos got Russell Wilson. So I think everybody likes this trade, a Broncos fan. All of them like the Russell Wilson, that trade. So I think that will help the Broncos a lot. I think the Broncos will be doing really good next season. And, yep. Bye.
Okay, guys. And we are on to our fourth subject. We've thought about it. We're going to go with the AFC West.
So
we've already talked about the Broncos and the Chargers. And we're just looking at some other teams, Raiders and the Chiefs, especially with the wide receivers that are joining the AFC West here. The Chiefs gaining one of my favorite wide receivers in the league, Juju Smith-Schuster.
But also Marquez Valdes-Scantling.
Yes.
From the Packers.
And
then the
Raiders. You got another one from the Packers.
We're going to say it at once. 3, 2, 1.
Davante Adams. A big trade there for the Raiders. And that's going to be great. I mean, Adams, has been great for...
Great. Amazing.
Yeah, amazing for the Packers all the time and every day. And wow. And he's just been, the Packers have really loved him until they just traded him away to the Raiders, which is not good in my opinion, right after he just traded Rodgers, but we'll talk about that later. Yeah. And, so Adams and Smith-Schuster, big helps probably for the team, especially for the Chiefs.
Who traded
away Tyreek Hill to the Dolphins, and now they gained Smith-Schuster from the free agency, and that's going to be it's just going to be so great.
Yeah, and the AFC West, they're going to probably be the hottest division in the NFL. I mean, they've got great players. So let's start with, Russell Wilson. The Broncos are going to be really good. Javonte Williams. Derek Carr, who's a pretty good quarterback. And Derek Carr is a really good quarterback. And Davante Adams.
Khalil Mack.
Khalil Mack, the Chargers, and J.C. Jackson. Big help. And then the Chiefs got Juju Smith-Schuster, Marquez Valdes-Scantling.
Help their wide receivers when they lost Tyreek. But
yeah, the AFC West is going to be loaded next year. So, yeah, the AFC West, it's going to happen next year. Who knows? I think they're going to be really good, though. But, who knows? Who knows?
Next up here for free agency, and we got Adams and Rodgers, and this was big for the Packers. So, first of all, Packers, big here. A lot to think about from the Packers. So, after Rodgers is trying to find other teams, they're just gonna re-sign him, and then a few days later, Adams to the Raiders. I just can't believe that. Rodgers is gonna have his two favorite wide receivers, 3 actually, out of his team, and they're gonna probably pick up a wide receiver. But Rodgers is probably not happy with that. Losing Adams, Lazard, and Valdes-Scantling, one of his top 3 favorites right there for the wide receivers. Not going to be happy from the wide receiver and the Packers' choice. So, really, Rodgers is going to be a help for Packers, but when he loses his 3 favorite targets, it's going to be a little more struggling because he doesn't know really who to pass to. So, yeah.
But they've got some good talent at wide receiver in the draft, and let's talk about it. So, I think people who are going to fall late are definitely probably Jahan Dotson, Chris Olave.
I think Drake London will go a little late, actually. Drake London in the first round.
I think they're going 13, but
really.
So Jahan Dotson, Treylon Burks, Chris Olave.
Not really Chris, but
yeah, I think Garrett Wilson will be first, but
Garrett Wilson is But Packers have like late, so they have a pretty late pick. So
But those going to be
it
a
doesn't
lot.
necessarily they're going to pick up a wide receiver. That's like,
Yeah,
well, it's just one of their needs. But
Yeah. So, yeah, Packers. Standing in the dust there with Aaron Rodgers. I mean, he's still really good, Aaron Rodgers. He still has.
But losing his three favorite targets was not that good.
Yeah, but he can persevere, Aaron Rodgers.
At least they get, I think, Robert Tonyan back
Yeah.
from the torn ACL injury from last year.
So, yeah. Packers,
Yes,
who knows
someone-
what will happen with them. Maybe good, maybe not. We'll see.
We have 2 more subjects to go, and we are going to be talking about the Rams here with their signings. And yeah, you can go first.
So the Rams got one of the best linebackers in the league, Bobby Wagner from the Seahawks. Well, they didn't trade him, but free agent just a few days ago. They got Bobby Wagner. It's going to be a big help for the Rams. I mean, they don't really
Seahawks
need
are
it, but like
falling apart now. By Russell, and it's not been great for the Seahawks.
and then now the Rams.
They're going to be locked and loaded in their defense.
Let's name just a few names. Jalen Ramsey, one of the best corners in the league. Aaron Donald, one of the best defensive line in the league. Probably the best player in the NFL. Bobby Wagner, one of the best linebackers in the NFL. Cooper Kupp, one of the best wide receivers in the NFL. Matthew Stafford, a really good quarterback. Cam Akers, pretty good running back.
Unless he fumbles.
Which he never does. Okay, so, yeah. Boy, the Rams are really good.
Rams are going to be locked. But they lost Von Miller, so
Yeah, it's
the Bills, I guess they're going to regain that from Bobby Wagner trade and basically.
And Bobby Wagner can rush, but he can also pass coverage. He's really good at pass coverage. He's really good at that. He's really good, has really good football IQ all around the game. So yeah, I think the Rams, boy, they're going to be a good team next year
with their defense.
All of the help, best defense, really good defense, and a good offense. Okay, so guys, next we're doing Von Miller,
which
he was on the Broncos. Then on the Rams, got the ring, now traded to the Bills.
Big news for Bills.
Bills are going to be
fascinated from that. I mean, Bills' defense was like, okay, like mediocre, and now they got freaking Von Miller on their team.
And like
they're basically like set to play
they're
these
honestly
games.
like the Rams. Just like a little, I think Josh Allen's like a little better than Matthew Stafford. But they're both like really good quarterbacks. But they all have like the same, they have a great defense. Both teams have a great defense. Like Jordan Poyer, Micah Hyde on the Bills. They're like just like the Rams. They have really good defense. And they have really good offense too. Like Rams have Cooper Kupp. And then Bills have Stephon Diggs. And Rams have Matthew Stafford.
It's equal sides. Like
Bills have Matthew Stafford. And Bills have Josh Allen. Rams have Matthew Stafford. Like really equal like,
sides. If they play the season, it'll be equal. And
I think their Bills are going to be really good like the Rams. They're really like the Rams, like Stephon Diggs, like Cooper Kupp, and like they have got a really good secondary. Micah Hyde, Jordan Poyer.
And what's
the guy's name?
Oh yeah, it's like something. The CB.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, wait, Tre'Davious White. That's
Tre'Davious White.
So Tre'Davious, sorry about that, guys. So Tre'Davious White, really good player. He's going to be back next year. So yeah, I think the Bills and the Rams are both going to be really good. Like they're going to be really good teams next year. They're like the same team, but like different name. And
yes.
So yeah, they have some differences, but like